Well, there's a great story in Brampton this year. However, it has nothing to do with what's been happening on the field at Victoria Park. Yes, the Lions are starting to play better after a tough start. But beyond the wins and losses, they've learned some important life lessons from one brave young fan who's been there every step of the way, cheering on his favorite team. We call soccer the beautiful game, and the power of the emotions it can sometimes pull out of us is truly amazing. This is the story of a soccer team that helped lift the spirits of a young man in a serious battle, and of how that team in turn was inspired by him. The story of this relationship began in 2009. The Brampton Lions hired Pat Montalto to be their game announcer at Victoria Park. Pat's son Michael would come along to help his father and watch the soccer team that he loved. Michael became a fixture at Lions games, but one week Michael wasn't there, and the team asked Pat why. The answer was a shock to the system. Michael was at Sick Kids Hospital in Toronto, being treated for leukemia, a disease he's been fighting since being diagnosed in 1998 when he was just 8 years old.
One night you're playing hockey with your son in the driveway. The next night he's fighting for his life, and he's had periods of highs, periods of lows. It's just been a roller coaster.
The Lions missed having their #1 fan on the sidelines, and when he was well enough to come back to Victoria Park, they made him a team manager.
They found out Michael's plight and the fight that he's been having with it, and I guess that sort of escalated, and then they sort of adopted him as one of their own.
Came on and started doing the games. He was hanging around the team a lot, and we knew what he went through and the challenges he went through, and we wanted him to feel part of the team. And he just loved being around the guys. He loved the team. He fell in love with the team. He wore the shirt. He talked about to his family. His family came out and watched the games. He really became part of it.
The effect it's had on Michael has been incredible.
I felt overjoyed. I felt speechless, as you could see.
Oh, geez. He could not believe it. That first night that he was behind the bench, when he puts on that jersey, it's like one of the top 6 teams, like a Maple Leaf putting on that jersey for the first time. It's just like today he was having a bad day, but he got dressed for the thing, and as soon as he put that dress on, he got that second wind. It means the world to him.
For the Lions players, Michael's outlook and his attitude towards life is nothing short of amazing.
A lot of people take life for granted, and he's a prime example of somebody who's been through a lot, and all the obstacles he's overcome and how he's dealing with it. I mean, if you were to meet him as a person, you would never think that he's been going through all of this because of how he's so upbeat and his personality. He has such a wonderful personality, and it's great to see that a guy like that who's gone through so much, you can't even tell.
You can't help but be inspired, right? So it rubs off on a lot of the guys, and they realize what kind of person he is and how strong a person he is, and you just want to better yourself when you see someone like that, right? So
he has a smile on the face. At the end of the day, like I said, he went through some tough times, and he's still battling challenges every day, and he smiles. And that gives everyone around us an understanding of what the appreciation of life and how much we have to fight for every day and appreciate what we got, right?
These guys here are like my family. Like even when I come here sick, they always find a way to cheer me up or give me good spirit and stuff, and to keep on going. So it just feels great.
And that's all the time we've got for this week. Just remember, head to the league website at CanadianSoccerLeague.ca for all the latest news, stats, and information. Thanks for tuning in, folks. We'll see you next week.